Let's bring in New Jersey Republican Congressman Jeff Van Drew. He is a member of the House Judiciary and Transportation Committees. Let's talk about the border first, Congressman. You just heard the White House essentially claiming that the president has done all he can do about the situation at our southern border. What do you think about that?
That's absurd. He's done nothing that he could do. There is so much that could be done. Finish the wall. We already paid for it. Where the wall does exist, we don't have these problems. Where there are openings in the wall, they're all coming through. Immediately send people back to Mexico when they do get through. A stay in Mexico policy that we don't even have them trying to get through. Make sure that we have the latest technology, drones, etc. Hire more Border Patrol to make sure that we're okay. The catch and release policy that he has, stop it. You know, let's really be clear. 3 years ago, we didn't have this problem. There was just a trickle of illegals getting through under President Trump. Now we have a horrendous problem, the worst we've ever seen, of people being moved across the border and by the way, being flown around the country. They don't have IDs, they don't have passports, they don't have visas. We don't know who the hell they are, but they're traveling around the country. This is just not an Arizona, California, Texas problem. This is an American problem. And what he is doing is just god-awful. He should be embarrassed and ashamed of himself. I never thought I'd see this day in the United States of America.
I want to put up some of the numbers about that involve the terror watch list encounters. People who are on the terror watch list in this country. And the numbers are shocking. In fiscal year 23, 169 people from that watch list were apprehended at the southern border. So far in fiscal year 24, which I believe began in October, we've seen 30. So these are people that are, you know, they've done enough wrong that the FBI and other agencies are paying attention to them, flagging them for observation, and they're trying to get into our country.
This is unbelievable. And by the way, those are the ones, John, as you know, that we caught. There are many others that are getting through that we're not catching. They're in our cities, they're in our suburbs, they're throughout the entire country. We don't know where they are, we don't know who they are. We know we have people getting through from every corner of the earth, getting through, tens of thousands of Chinese nationalists, people from every country. No country ever leaves its borders open in this way. Drug trafficking, fentanyl trafficking. We're killing our youth. We're killing our Americans with all this fentanyl coming in. Human trafficking, drug cartels. You know who controls the border? Not the United States, not Mexico. It's the drug cartels. How we could ever let our country get into this condition in a few years. 3 years ago, we're okay. Now we're not.
You say that no country lets its borders be open like ours does, and it is very open right now. November of 2023, 242,000 migrants were encountered at the southern border. That's higher than November a year ago, which saw only 235,000.
Yep.
We're letting 250,000 people just walk into our country, and we have no idea who they are, Congressman.
This president has made illegals the 51st state in the United States of America. We now have, since he's been president, as many illegals in our country as the entire state of New Jersey or the entire city of New York. If I had said that 3 years ago, nobody would have believed me it would have happened. It's so unbelievable, you almost can't articulate how severe and serious a situation this is. Damn it, we better do something soon. We are losing our United States.
Let's turn our attention to the impeachment situation in Washington. A formal impeachment inquiry opened by Republicans in the House of Representatives. Is that going to go anywhere? Do you think there will be a vote on impeachment in the House, or is it just going to kind of die on the vine?
Well, let me tell you something. Joe Biden, if he was a Republican, would already be impeached. We're doing it the right way because we're Republicans. Cross every T, dot every I, thorough examination. And I don't have any problem with that. I'm on the Judiciary Committee. We hear and see and are involved with a lot of this. Let me tell you, just look at the facts real quickly. It's a fact that Joe Biden, we now know, sat in at least a dozen conversations with Hunter Biden, talking to companies like Burisma, which was a corrupt energy company that Hunter Biden was getting paid millions of dollars to be on that board, knowing nothing about energy. And then when the company complained and said that they had some, real problems with the prosecutor in Ukraine, which was trying to prosecute them for being corrupt, Joe Biden goes to Ukraine and says, hey, he's got to go or you're getting no money. How about the $200,000 that went to his brother, James Biden, from a failed hospital corporation? And the corporation in its bankruptcy papers said they gave him the money because they want to use the Biden name, but that's not the worst part. The worst part is that the money on the very same day it was wired to his brother, he instantly wrote a check and it went to his brother. To his brother Joe. And it goes on and on. How come the Biden family has got almost $20 million now from Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Russia, China, Romania? John, are you getting money from these countries? What is going on? We know there's something wrong, and we're going to go through the right process. I'm telling you, I'm voting for impeachment, and I hope that all my Republican friends will, because I know the Democrats, no matter how bad it is, now how disturbing, they're not going to vote for it.
It'll be a fascinating 2024 in Washington, that's for sure. Congressman Jeff Van Drew, Republican of New Jersey, thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Well, breaking news out of Florida.